I hope you learn to make it on your own. And if you love yourself, just know you'll never be alone. I hope that you get everything you want and that you chose. I hope that it's the realest thing that you ever know. Hope you get the pretty girls that's pretty at everything. $1 million cribs, having $1 million dreams.
Well guys, coming to you today pretty fucking pissed off. Because yesterday, well I guess the middle of the night, early this morning, like 4:20 in the morning when I got home, my wife went on a walk with the dogs, left my garage door open for about 15 minutes, and some fuckface stole my Grom out of my garage. Kind of came as quite the shocker, really. And the keys were in the ignition still from the last time I rode it to work, and it was just chilling in there next to all my other bikes. Some fucker stole it. So my Grom is gone. I looked all around real quick, jumped back in the car. I was in my underwear, ready to go to bed because I just got home from work. I was exhausted. So I jumped back in the car with in my underwear in my truck, went around looking for it, and he had already made it out of the area by the time I was looking around, or at least I didn't see him anywhere. You know, I was hoping, because they're so distinguishable, that I could recognize the headlight or the tail light, see it on a side street or something, but I didn't. So I'm pretty pissed off. And the worst of it is, you know, everyone's like, oh, you don't go through insurance, get a new Grom. Well, it was so new still, and in the process of moving, I decided only to get liability insurance so I could go get it plated. And then I was gonna change it to full coverage after we moved and got all figured out and all that shit. So I was like, you know what, I'll just put liability on it, get my plates so I can at least move it around if I need to, or ride it a little bit, and then I'll update the insurance later. Well, fuck me, it got stolen. And then I was gonna go through my homeowner's insurance policy, but lo and behold, I have a $2,000 deductible with my home insurance because we get so much flooding over here and there's so much fire damage risk that my deductible's through the fucking roof. And they value my Grom at $2,500. So fuck me again, because then if I file a claim, I'll get $500, but then my premiums next year will go up because I filed a claim. So I'll end up paying way more in premiums than I would getting the $500 back. So I'm not even going to go through that and put a claim on my insurance. So basically I'm out $4 grand into the Grom that I spent, and I'm not going to get a penny of it back at this point. Pretty fucking pissed. So right now I'm out looking around. I really think it was someone that lives close to me that just was out cruising the hood looking to be a shithead, and he saw my garage open, saw no one around for a brief second, and jumped on the opportunity to steal something. I obviously called the cops and reported it to them. You know, I'm realistic. It's not the cops' fault that my Grom's not going to get found, because they go to hundreds of these a day around here. I mean, everyone gets shit stolen. It sucks, but I mean, all they can really do is put it into the system as stolen. But you know, the guy that stole it is likely it's likely already taken apart, is my concern. You know, that they're going to pull it apart and part it. I mean, I don't think they'd be stupid enough to be out riding it around a bunch, but you never know. And that's what I'm counting on, is maybe getting lucky and just seeing it in one of these shitty apartments, or you know, something like that. You never know. So that's what I'm doing. Out getting some food. By the time the cops got to my house, and I was so fucking pissed, you know, and everything else. God, I didn't get to sleep till like 2 in the afternoon, and I was supposed to work last night, you know, so I called my boss, was like, sorry, I'm not gonna make it in. I'm too fucking pissed. So, and he understood. So I didn't end up going into work last night. Then I couldn't sleep too well last night because I'm used to being awake all night. So it's just like, fuck, man. So, and it's still in a pretty bad mood about it. You know, like you just don't get over it that easily. Which, and I know it's a material thing, but it's like, it was my thing, you know? And I spent so much money on it. Dude, that fucker didn't even have 300 miles on it yet. My Grom only had like 250 miles when this happened. Brand new, still. And now she's gone though. God, dude, I hope I see some shithead just riding it around. Fucking throw down, man. I will fucking throw down. See, dude, like one of these shitty ass places, man. Like that guy's got that ATV and shit. God, I just know one of these little fucktards took my Grom. Man, obviously had the keys in it, so it's in their apartment somewhere, you know. It's right here. It's like I can just feel it. It's somewhere right around here. These little shitheads. I mean, I don't know what else they could do other than part it out, you know. That's all they got, is to part it. So here's my other plan. I'm going to make a Craigslist ad, a wanted ad for a stunt bike. And I'm going to say, hey, I'm looking for like a 50 or even a Grom or this, you know, as a stunt bike, and say, oh, you know, I only ride it in parking lots, so it doesn't need to be titled. I crashed mine, you know, stuff like that. And see if maybe they're looking to offload it still as a complete bike, and they might get stupid and reply and be like, hey, you know, I've got this Grom that I lost the title for it, you know, whatever, but I have the keys for it. You know, they'll act like it's not stolen because they have the keys for it, because my fucking keys were in the ignition. Oh. But, you know, they might say, oops, apparently I can't get out of there. What's up? I do. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, someone stole one of my other bikes this morning. Really? So out of my open garage, my wife left open for like 10 minutes. So I'm so fucking pissed. I'm just trolling around trying to see. It had to be someone close to me. Really? Yeah. So I'm pretty upset.
Yeah, Nick and I, we've been watching who's coming back here.
Okay.
I lost a bucket of tools out of the back of my. I made the mistake of leaving them in there.
Yeah.
So.
No, it pisses me off. So. No, I get it. Totally. I'm the same way now because, yep. Brand new bike too. I had less than 200 miles on it. I didn't even have full insurance on it yet. So I'm out like $4 grand for it. So that's why I'm just cruising around hoping that they haven't parted it out yet and I can see it somewhere or something. Right. So I'm out here looking around.
Yeah, Tim, Nick, and Eric, we all
keep a lid on it.
This is supposed to be a non-access area.
Right. And that's why I was like, you know what, if I check these alleys, you know, I might see it, luckily. But then I realized this one's a dead end, so.
We had a van come through here, kind of a beautiful Dodge green looking pea green thing. And they went down here, they realized they could, so they backed up into Tim's, and they started going like this way. But they both had their cell phone flashlights on. One really slow looking back of everybody's backyards.
Yeah. That's it, man. Those pieces of crap, they're just waiting for an opportunity, so. Well, good luck to you. Absolutely. And that's why I got my camera on too, if I find it. It's a Honda Grom. It's like, it looks like a regular bike, but it's small. So it's only 125 cc. Yeah. Yeah, it looks just like a sport bike. It's all white. Okay. Yeah. So,
If I see anything, you know it.
yeah, I appreciate it. So.
Man, I'm a bear.